It's gonna be another big day in Bentonville, Arkansas, and I can't wait. Join me on a high energetic golf cart tour of the city, a unique walkthrough through the Walmart Museum, a tasty food truck lunch. Hey, buckle up, we're about to blast off on another new adventure. Check it out.
Hey, Brian,
Hey,
what's
Antonio,
going on?
man? Welcome aboard Big On Bentonville.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm so excited. We're out here at the 8th Street Market. So tell me, what do I got planned for me today?
Well, what I want to do is I want to take you around, show you all the big public pieces of art that we have, what makes them special, give you a behind-the-scenes tour of some of the stories that made Bentonville what it is today.
Okay.
And a couple other things that might surprise you along the way on the tour.
Well, I love surprises. You ready to get this started?
Let's get on board and go.
All right, man, let's go.
Man, this is a beautiful day to be out and about in Bentonville, I can tell you that.
Okay.
And now we're pulling up to the Momentary.
Wow.
This place is awesome. It was founded in 2020, and it's an exhibit space, and it's an amazing place. It rotates exhibits all the time.
Oh man, so this is fairly new then, if it came out in the 20s.
It is. It's only 2 years old. What's cool about this place too is like it used to be a craft cheese factory, and they've renovated the building so it has a new cool look and feel that I think is super impressive.
Okay.
And there's a sign actually on the side there that says, "You belong here." It's one of the most iconic signs at Bentonville you get to see all the time.
Okay. Oh, is that the office space up there? What is that?
No, sir. That is the Tower Bar. At
Oh.
5:30 every night, those doors open up. You shoot up to the top for the best views and the best cocktails in this whole region.
Oh man, I gotta try that.
Let's go.
All right. Oh,
This is one of the greatest characters
Check out
in
this.
Bentonville. His name is Maud. And there was an artist in resident here, and she was like, "I want to leave a gift for the kids." And she was sitting underneath a tree, and this bird was like, "Wah, wah, wah." She's like, "That bird is mocking me." She's like, "The state bird of Arkansas is the mockingbird." So she went and got all these parts. The kids put it together. They glued the wings on.
wait a minute. The kids put this together?
Kids put it together
Oh,
because we're
man.
a kids museum. We're at the museum, the kids museum, and so that's how we end up with Maud. Let's get on board and go.
Let's go, man.
Man, we have made it to Compton Gardens.
All right, let's do
This
this.
is gonna be fun. All right, Antonio, we're in one of my favorite places in all of Bentonville. This is Compton Gardens.
Looking nice, man. Looking nice.
And I'd like to introduce you to this group of bears. It's made by Paul Manship. Paul Manship's one of America's most forward-thinking sculpturists of our days. He actually did Prometheus, which is in front of Rockefeller Center in New York City.
Nice. And that's pretty big right there.
It's pretty cool, but I got one more that's even better. Let's go.
All right, Brian, so where are we at now?
We are on the other side of Compton Gardens. If on one side we have Paul Manship, which is America's favorite sculpturist, now we've moved to Daniel Popper. And Daniel Popper is today's most sought after sculpturist. Mainly he does huge installations for music festivals and that, very thought forward. And we, right here in the middle of downtown Bentonville, have Heartland by Daniel Popper.
Wow. This is nice.
Isn't this cool?
This is so nice.
It's a great piece, and I just love the balance of when you do the art walk around here, that on one side you have old school America, and on the other side you got current, relevant, crazy forward-thinking sculptures, all in the same area.
And it all just blends together nicely.
It blends together, right?
Yeah, it really does.
Boom.
Let's go.
Pulling up to one of my favorite places, it's the Walmart Museum.
Well, Brian, it's been a pleasure taking a tour with you around the town.
You're welcome on board anytime, my friend. We
All
like
right.
to go have fun together. Enjoy this museum, it's awesome.
Catch you later, Brian.
Theo!
What's going
How you
on?
doing? What brings you to the square?
Oh man, I came to see you and the legendary Five and Dime.
Be still my beating heart.
Hey.
What do you say we go inside?
I'm ready, let's go.
Come on, let's do it.
Thank you, sir.
Après-vous.
Oh man, this is amazing, Alan.
You like that, huh?
Oh, yes.
Walton's Five and Dime.
Now you gotta tell me a little history about it.
Sure. Well, Walton's Five and Dime. It's the main entrance to the museum. Was Sam's first store that had the Walton's name on it. It opened in 1950 and was actually originally a Ben Franklin franchise, but Sam wanted to put his own name on it to start building his own brand. If you look at the tiles on the floor here, you see how they don't exactly match?
Yes.
Well, that's because when Sam went to remodel, when he expanded from just that side of the store into a barber shop next door here, the contractor said, hey, do you want to save some money? What do you think Sam said?
Yeah.
You know, when somebody offers Sam to save some money, that's not even a question. So Sam said, sure. And he said, I'll save you some money on the tiles, but you'll notice that they don't all exactly match. And Sam didn't care. He knew people were going to be looking at his products, the products on his shelves, just like these, and not down at the floor. And if I didn't point that out, you probably wouldn't have even noticed it.
I would have never known. Well, cool. Hey, I know this is just the beginning. You got any more to show about the Five and Dime?
Over here, we've got a 5 mounted on the wall there, and that's the original 5 that was on the front of the Five and Dime, and that's on loan to us from the Walton family. It's the sole remaining letter from 1950.
Okay.
And we display it proudly.
Nice, nice. So we're in the Five and Dime, but I heard there's a marvelous museum as well.
That's right. That's right. And the entrance is right over there, but the museum is on the other side of this wall.
All right, want to go check it out? Let's do it.
Need you ask?
All right, Alan, we're inside the museum.
Yes, we are.
Looking good. And is it safe to say we got plenty more to go? See what I did there? You see what I did there?
You did there.
Yes.
That was good. We're standing here by a safe. It was the first jewelry safe that was used at the very first Walmart store.
Wow.
Store number 1 in Rogers. And this artifact is representative of the quality of the artifacts in our museum. This was gifted to us by Clarence Lease, who is the second manager of the number 1 Walmart, the Walmart store. And Clarence just passed away last week. Yeah, he lived a good life, over 90 years old.
Life. Yeah.
And he was a good friend to the Walmart Museum. He helped us with getting a lot of artifacts and information dating back to our very first store. So he's going to be missed, but you know, we all cherished him very much.
Sure, his legacy will live on, especially with the safe here and everything. Now, this is just the beginning. I'm looking over here, beautiful office. Is this really Sam Walton's office?
Yes, this is not a replica of his office. People often think, oh, they've recreated his office. No, this is his actual office. When Sam passed away, the office was dismantled, put into storage, and when we put it all back together here, it was based on hundreds of photographs and hours of video footage. This is the office as it was on the day that Sam passed away. Awesome. Including the crooked hanging picture there.
Just had to keep it crooked. Okay.
Yep.
Like it, man. All right, let's go on to the next one.
So as we walk along, we've got Sam's rules for building a business. Which one do you think is the most popular?
Swim.
You got it right. And that's really one of the ones that really has contributed to Walmart's growth over the years.
Nice. All right. Don't tell me.
I won't tell you.
Is this
you
the
know
truck?
What this is. This is the truck.
No way.
Something that a lot of people don't realize is if you look in the cab at the steering wheel, you see it looks all gnarled up. And people would often say, was Sam a nervous driver? I say, no, that was from old Roy. Again, his canine companion would sit in the cab, and that was his chew toy.
Just chewing on the steering wheel,
Yep.
like a classic dog.
This truck has come to represent, it's really an icon for our associates that represents the humility that Sam expected from leadership of the company and of all associates everywhere. Sam could have been driving around in a Rolls Royce. He could have had a fleet of high-performance sports car, but this is what he drove till the day that he died.
Jeez. So I see the history behind the truck and
Yeah.
just walking through the museum. Can you just elaborate
Yeah.
a little more about the history of the museum?
Yeah, sure, of course. This museum is really about our heritage, and we define heritage at the museum as the crossroads of culture, history, and brand. And our culture is represented here because our culture is based on the 4 core values of respect, service, excellence, and integrity. And that's very important, and that's something that we always want to keep in mind and communicate to our associates, to all visitors that come through here. But we have a wide variety of artifacts in here that help to tell our story.
So we've been to the Five and Dime.
We've been to the
We've been
Five and Dime.
right here in the museum, seeing the good old truck. Now I heard you got something sweet for me at the end.
We do. So on this site, back in the 1960s, there was a drugstore that was operated by Sam's. Actually, it was Sam's oral surgeon. When he had root canal done, it was done by Dr. Tinnen. And Dr. Tinnen also owned the drugstore that was here. On the side of that drugstore was a soda fountain, as many drugstores back then had. And so let me show you. Let me take you into the Spark Cafe. It's our
I'm ready.
It's our own tribute to soda fountains.
Okay, let's head that way.
So we're here in the Spark Cafe, which is our way of paying tribute to the soda fountains of the 1950s and the 1960s. We've got Yarnell's ice cream. The reason we carry Yarnell's ice cream is that it was the very first ice cream that Sam Walton ever sold.
Okay.
And it's in Arkansas. It's all made right here in Arkansas. And I'm getting hungry just looking at it. This is our brand new flavor.
Brand new F-150.
We have 2 flavors that you can only get here at the Spark Cafe at the Walmart Museum. One is Spark because it has the colors of our brand, blue and yellow.
Makes
and then the
sense.
other one is F-150, which is the model pickup truck that Sam drove that we just saw inside the gallery. So one of the things that's wonderful about the Spark Cafe is that it's a look back. It's retro in feel, but it's still looking forward. You know, we're you know, as we update it, we always update it. You know, in the 50s, they didn't have, you know, they didn't have
espresso machines.
So we really try to keep things up to date.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
And so we needed some photographs in here.
Perfect.
You can see we have a photo of Sam. Oh.
That's good.
Hold me up, hold me up.
I got you, I got you.
And that's my mother.
That's your mom?
That's my mom.
All right.
She grew up in a soda fountain. Her parents, my grandparents, had a soda fountain. So what better way for me to honor her than have her be part of the, you know, add to the ambiance here.
This is awesome. So I've seen the history. What's in the future for the museum, the Five and Dime, Spark Cafe?
I'm glad you asked. We're going to be undergoing a major renovation in the year ahead, and you know they'll be taking up all of next year. We're going to move into a temporary home, which will be sometime this fall, and we encourage people to come visit us there. And then about in late fall of 2023, we'll be moving back into the museum, into this space here.
Coming back.
It's going to be a digital wonderland. We're really leaning into digital. We're going to have so many wonderful, lots of fun things for to help people learn about our heritage.
All right. Well, cool. Alan, I thank you for giving me this grand tour. And you know what? I think I'm gonna jump back in line and grab me some F-150 if you don't mind.
You do that. You do
Well,
that.
thank you, sir. I'll see you around. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
Not much, Antonio. How are you, sir?
Oh man, doing good. Just took me about 314 steps to get here.
That's a pretty good trek.
Yeah, get at the pie. Got the pie going
Right
on here. So
Appreciate
at
the
your
effort.
famous place right here, man.
Yes.
So tell us the history behind
Bet.
Piato.
Priato Pizzeria, that's a Neapolitan word. You want to actually find it in the Italian dictionary. It's out of Naples, and it means satisfied and content. We do a thin crust, Neapolitan style pizza, only one size. It's a personal size pizza, cut into 4 slices. And we opened here October 20th of 2015. And so I guess we're in our, what is that, 7th year now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now y'all in like some prime location. How do you make this happen?
Well, I didn't. My father-in-law was smart enough to make this happen about 40 years ago when there were tumbleweeds still blowing around down here.
So this
and
is
he
legendary.
bought some land.
Okay.
And so no one would have ever dreamed back in 1972 or so that you would have a little pizza business here.
Oh,
And
nice.
that there would be bike trails.
Oh, nice.
There was really nothing here.
Okay. So for a first-time person who's never been here before, what do you recommend? What slice should I get?
The margarita pizza for sure. If you hear the term margarita for a pizza, they mean a Neapolitan pizza from Naples, Italy.
Okay.
And a couple of things that it must have. The sauce must be San Marzano tomatoes, and they're grown near the famous volcano Mount Vesuvius.
Oh, wow.
That is the richest soil in the world for tomatoes. So for a true margarita Neapolitan pizza, you got to start with that. Yep. And we use fresh basil and fresh mozzarella cheese, and that's our top seller by far.
Well, all right, Jeff. Well, I think it's time for me to order a pizza. I think I'm about to get
the margarita
pizza.
You might as well.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yep. Appreciate it.
All right. I told I don't even need this menu because I want the best on the house. I want the margarita pizza.
You already know.
Oh man. Can you tell me a little bit about the margarita pizza? What makes it so special?
So first off, our sauce that we make here is wonderful. We hand crush our sauce, which is what makes it nice and delicate. We get the flavoring. It's wonderful.
All right. That's what I want. Can't wait.
Can I get you anything else? Anything to drink?
Some Parmesan cheese and some water.
Give me number 43. We'll have it right out for you.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, today was amazing. And guess what? You can tune in all the adventures. All you have to do is go to visitbentonville.com when you're looking to plan and book your next trip. Or you can call this number right here. But guess what? Be sure to check out next episode where we'll get a bird's eye view of Northwest Arkansas, some archery lessons, and so much more. You have to tune in and check out this new American town.